Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So, no update yet. We are waiting for one this week. It might have come out by now. I'm recording these a little bit in advance. But we can just crack on with the goals that we set ourselves, right? So we want to get one of these dimensional mine shafts. Actually, we might get like 3 or 4. Probably 4. Because the recipe doesn't look too bad, to be fair. The married miner might be a bit of a pain in the bum, but we'll set up the automations for that this episode as well, hopefully, if we get time. One thing that I did just do is I put signs down on what the rituals are, because I always forget the names of them. So this one is that person's spectral compulsion, and then this one is Struggl's higher binding. I knew this one off by heart, but yeah, we need to use this one for the dimensional mine shaft thing. So we just need a bunch of other stone, blocks of Easnium, and some gold ingots. Gold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Easnium, 1, 2, 3, 4. Other stone. So we need 16 of this. And then it was that diamond spirit? Yeah, it's these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So, stick these in. You can hopper into these. I should have mentioned that. So why don't we do that? Yeah, let's do that. I'll make a bunch of hoppers, because why not? Always seem in need of hoppers. We could probably do it with... I just ruined it. Need to flip in chalk now. There we go. I sped that up because... yeah, you don't want to see it over and over. Anyway, what we could probably do... stick that in like that, stick that in like that. I think that's everything. Yeah, so one of them's not going to be used. I think that's how that works. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, cool. And now all I need to do is make the books. So why the heck does it use green? That's very odd. Fine. Book and quill. We can at least craft a book and quill. Yep, we got those. Cool. Now I just need to get some green, which is cactus. Let's just get a bunch of it, because I seem to be needing it for like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I should probably set a recipe up for it, you know. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. So, processing recipe, smelting recipe. There we go. Stick that in here, and then we don't have to think about it. Stick that away. Yeah, right, back where we are. So this is the first book. We just need to stick that like that, chuck it in. Now what it would do is it will take one of these, and it might take like a single one of these other stone, and then continue to take the same sacrificial bowl. Meaning, oh, I didn't even put these in here. Fine. We do that, that, and that. It might continue taking this one, for example, if it pops on this one. Oh, which one did it take? Okay, it took this one over here, so it might take this one again in a second. If that's the case, what we'll do is we'll just take all of the other stone out and put it in this single hopper. If this goes down from 2 to 1, we'll know. Okay, there we go. It just went down to 1, so we can just take all of these out. Stick them all in here. And then that way, the last recipe that will come through, we'll use all of these, one in a turn. Yeah, I think that makes sense, right? This does take flipping ages, though, so I'm going to speed this up. And I do want to get all 4. So I suppose whilst this is doing its thing, we can have a look at the stuff that we're going to need to do this episode. So if we look at this recipe, this is the recipe for getting the married miner. We need to go and get a netherite upgrade kit. I think that might be the first thing we do. And then after that, we'll probably go and see if we can capture an invoker. And then we can set up a farm for that. I should show you. I've actually found a use for the mod that is totally useless. I'm kidding, everyone loves it. I'm using Mystical Agriculture Supremium Swords because they're flipping good. Like, they've got 24 damage for one thing, and they don't have a durability. So that's super, super good for us, meaning we can lob them in there and just leave them. Anyway, where were we? Okay, this is the reason I was looking at those swords, by the way. So, if we stick one of these Invoker spawners in that spawner thing that we've got all the way down at the bottom near bedrock, yeah, we can get loads of these Totems of Undying, which we need a lot of. Do we need a lot of? Yeah, we do, because this does have a durability. This will only get 1,600 ores before it depletes. Now, we can enchant this, so I'll put Unbreaking on there. You could put Mending on there. That's interesting. I wonder if we could put... maybe we... I've got an idea. I wonder if you could put the Master Miner Married into one of those blood chests, and then it'll get all of its durability back. That might be something we test. Because if that's the case, we can do some fancy stuff with like integrated dynamics or pipes or something to basically read if this is like half health or half durability. Pull it out, put it in the blood chest until it's full durability, pull it out again and put it back in the dimensional mineshaft. That might be quite fun to try and set that up. That might be one for another episode though, so because we've got quite a bit to do this episode. So that's to get the Totem of Undying. To get the Netherite pickaxe, we are going to need to get one of these things, which we haven't found yet. I'm not entirely sure where you get them, if I'm honest, but I will probably set this up because we got a relatively decent amount of diamonds right there. Can you get diamonds just by... You can. You can get graphite dust by graphite, and then how many do you get out of the dissolver? Okay, so it's like 4. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, you can get diamonds another way by doing some fancy stuff with it. But we got a ton of diamonds anyway. We've got the diamond bee set up. So yeah, I might make like 64 of these as soon as we get our first one. I think that'll be fine, just to get us going, if you know what I mean. And then we can use that to make the pickaxe right here. So these two are probably doable this episode. I'm not entirely sure about the dragon's breath because for that, dragon. Oh, hello, that's Bragon. Brilliant. We need this. We need the dragon beehive or the dragon hive. We've only got one dragon egg. Although people have been telling me that if you get the inactive dragon egg, I think you use some dragon's breath on this, or you spawn the dragon in and you let the dragon do dragon breath on it, and it turns it's from inactive into active dragon egg, and then we can pick that one up. So, oh yeah, there's the mystical agriculture stuff as well, but we try and stay away from mystical, don't we? So, wait a minute. That's not bad, actually. We could have done this. We could have done this instead of using our backpack, but we wanted to get the productivity upgrades and, you know, limited time and all that. But anyway, the dragon egg, yeah, we can turn this inactive dragon egg into a dragon egg, turn that into a hive, put some draconic bees in there, and then I don't know if this acts like one of the advanced hives that we've got. Did you pop already? Was I not here when you did? Oh no, there it is. I thought sometimes it like I was stood on this one and my magnet probably magneted it up. I can't even get back up there now. There we go. My magnet probably picked it up, got it over here, and before it actually landed in my inventory, it went in the hopper. Excellent. So there's our first dimensional mineshaft. Good to see. I'm going to have to make a bunch more of these books. So I might put a hopper in the middle as well. And then we'll have a vacuum hopper. Yeah, let's do that. Right, there we go. So now I've got a couple of books in here. I've got the vacuum hopper there. I believe these would stack, right? Surely. If they don't stack, you know what we could do? Just put a sender upgrade into a chest. Right, there we go. That'll do it. So send it over here. Right, let's go do everything else whilst that's doing that. Okay, so before I did use... Well, I made one of these soul vials. And we tried to use it on a penguin. And it said bosses don't like going in the empty soul vial. So I guess the Invoker is kind of a boss. Like a boss over there is where we need to go. So I think I'm looking in the right direction. Yeah, I guess we just need to try and figure out if the Invoker actually goes into this. This should be what I'm looking for, right? Kind of looks like it is. Where's the entrance? There it is. Hello! Oh, here we go. I found an Invoker. Oh! Soul vial. Filled with an Invoker. Perfect. Right, we can get out of here now. It's us done. Definitely got an Invoker in it, right? Yeah, it says it right there. Invoker / home. Nice. Right, how do we get this in to Soul Binder? That's what we need. We need a Soul Binder. What the heck is a monster token used for? Oh, okay. So you can make another one of those, and then you can make like some glass where they can't walk through it, but you can, and every other monster can. Okay, cool. Let's take one of these, and then what was it that we needed to put this in? Soul Binder. I don't know if we made one of these. Slice and splice. No, I don't think we did. I kind of ripped everything down for all of this. Okay, right. I need to go set that up somewhere intelligent. I mean, I could set it up down here. By the way, this is how I'm doing Invar. I'm not sure I showed it yet, but we've got a pattern that is just 2 iron ingots. 1 nickel ingot turns into 3 Invar dust. And the way that I'm doing that is right here. I've got an exporter with the regulator upgrade and a platinum ore hammer. And what the regulator upgrade does is, all that means is it will only put in 1 of these. I don't know if I can, yeah, you can set the amount of like things that will go into this. So it keeps a platinum ore hammer in here at all times, basically. All these cobblestone are just like a place for it to put stuff. So basically iron will come in. This recipe right here will use the hammer and turn it into dust. So it goes iron ingots into dust. Same for the nickel. So the nickel comes in and turns into dust. Then it does the final recipe, which is the 2 iron dust and a nickel dust turns into invar and puts it down here. And then I've got another recipe, I think, in here for invar. Yeah, invar dust into the invar ingot. That's what I'm using this down here for. I forgot about that, if I'm honest. After I set it up, I don't think I've ever shown the regulator upgrade on camera. I've never needed to, so that's weird, but yeah, we've got a regulator one. Anyway, let's set up a few machines. So first off, we need probably the sag mill again. Oh, there's a ton of wool in those in them there mansions. So if you are struggling for wool, just go and raid a mansion. We need this. So anyway, we got a sag mill. Probably don't need to set up the slice and splice. Okay, I think it's literally just the alloy smelter and the sag mill that we need to set up. We probably don't even need to set up the sag mill, to be fair, but anyway. Patterns. I should have a bunch in here. Yeah, so okay. These, all the ingot looking ones will probably be for this one and that. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That is the other one, right. Anyway, so we had these patterns from before. Crafter. Let's get a couple of crafters. So I'll stick those on top. What the heck just... Okay, that lagged me a little bit, and then it moved me sideways. I was going to do that, but oh well. Quickly grab my wrench to turn them down, like that. And then, I think, the way that we can get it into the system, if we get a couple of puller upgrades, we can stick it in our modular router, which is putting in over, like, back there. But I do think we need to put it on the bottom. So, like that. And like that. So, all of these recipes go in like... This was an iron. Crafter. Let's get ourselves an iron crafter instead. So, I don't know if you can change the sides of these. I bet you can somehow, but I can't be asked right now to figure that one out. So we're just going to chuck those in like that. That is already making stuff for us. It's probably, it needs those recipes for a few bits. So that is now pulling into there, and that's sending into the system. Yeah. These also need gates on the front. Let's use a few gates like that. So that will charge it up. That also... Oh, by the way, this was my loot capacitor, right? I got this ages ago. It was +3. So this one here, modifier 3. After an update, it went to minus... Well, it went to 1, which is not great. I do want to make capacitor. I want to make like a new, really good capacitor for that. Because why not? That should be just cooking everything up. There was that whole issue where it wasn't going to cook stuff for some reason, but that seems to be working again now. I'm going to leave it on alloys because all of our autocrafts seem to be alloys. I forgot that this is a bit of a weird recipe, so I just did it by hand. Why the heck not? So the last one is this, which we can do. Perfect. Let's do that again. It needs to make this solarium ingots, which it's doing perfectly fine now. I love that they fixed all the bugs. It's pretty decent. So, soulbinder, let's get a gate on that. Oh, we need a capacitor as well. So, capacitor. I already put the other oct capacitor in here already. That's going to go off and make us another oct capacitor, and then I put that in here. I should be able to do this and this, and it will give us... Oh, it does need some levels by the looks of it. I wonder if it can use my levels. How's this working? 8 levels. Okie doke. Can I give it levels somehow? Ah, maybe it's this, the experience vacuum. Okay, let's pick that back up and we'll put it next to this thing. And then maybe it can pull from this. Okay, I just set up a hotkey for my magnet, so I can turn it off whenever I want. So that should be going in there, which is going in here already. There you go. It seems to have got all of the levels it needs. And my god, is this slow. 1%, 2%. Flipping heck. Right. Let's just get rid of all of these bottles of enchanting we've got on us. And then that should be full enough. Yeah, that's got loads of levels in it now. Should be fine. What do we do in the meantime? Probably go try and find the Netherite pickaxe. The Netherite upgrade kit, whatever it's called. Right, okie dokie. We are back in the Nether. Apparently the only place you find it is in a bastion. So I need to go find a bastion, an actual proper bastion. No, that's not a bastion. So we just fly around in here and we try and find the upgrade kit. How do I open my backpack again? I've set up a button for it. 7. Nope. 6. Fine. I'll have to look up that. Right. There you go. I can open that up. Only reason I'm asking that is because I'm going to get myself a little bit of gear. So put that on for a bit. And they should not be aggro to me, right? Oh, these dudes might, though. Hello. Yeah, go on then. Off you go. Hey, never mind. We already found it. I almost feel like we should just get out of here now, but yeah, sod it. Let's get out of here. All of these scrolls I've been putting up here. Can you just use the scrolls as they are? Oh, you can. Oh, it used it completely. Okay, whoops. It's like a one-time use, unless you put it in your codex or whatever you've got. Okie dokie. Right. Let's make a ton of these right now. There you go. That'll do us. That'll do us for now. This will at least get us the netherite pick that we need. Stick that in, stick that in, stick that in. Well, hey, netherite pick. That's our first netherite pick, I think. First piece of netherite since they've introduced the new smithing table. Awesome. So that's one piece down. Let's have a check on this thing. Invoker spawner. Amazing. Now, I might be wrong in thinking, yeah, we need another Z logic thingy. And we're out of zombie heads. Ooh, we got loads of skeleton skulls though, right? Skeleton. Yeah, wow, we've got a few. So we can at least stick this in here. And that'll get us the head. Right, there we go. If you remember, the recipe for the Z thing right here doesn't always work. It puts like the solarium here. And this is like a shaped thing. But anyway, that is our invoker spawner, our powered invoker spawner. Okay, let's see what this is now doing, because I've changed it slightly. So, first things first, we've got a bunch of redstone links. By the way, that is that explosion. I was here for ages thinking, what the heck is making that fireworks noise? That is making us the essence of infinity, or whatever they're called. You know, the thing from... I'm not going to go over there, but anyway... that's just set up because it needs bedrock, and it makes that sound every single time. Anyway, so we've got redstone link. It's got emeralds and emeralds for the invoker, because invokers give you emeralds as well as the Totem of Undying. We've got wither skeleton heads for the wither skeleton. And then I've got some slime balls because I do have the slime bug thing. So this one here is wither skeletons. This one here is slime beetles. And this one right at the top is the invokers. For some reason, this one down here says too many mobs. No idea why. I think it still spawns if I turn it on. There you go, see? I don't know why Just died like that. That was very strange. I don't know why it's not being hit, but he should be hitting everything. Hello. Hello. Why are you not getting hit? I don't get it. Oh, do you know what I think it is? It says closest first. And Evilcraft, annoyingly, Evilcraft leaves the little ghosts. So there is little ghostlies that are like right here right now that you can't see. Very annoying. I have not tried it for the invokers, so I want to turn that on and see if that works. There you go. Did that get us a thingy of Undying? Ah, it's so annoying. Okay, as soon as that one dies, what I'll do is I'll take the activator module out. You know what, I can do the bottom one right now. So if we take this one out, this just attacks the nearest first, I think. Nearest in-range entity. Random in-range. Round robin. There you go, that'll do it. So I'm going to do that with all of these. Round robin. I don't even know if this one at the top here does anything. It might hit with the skeletons. That's what my thinking was. But basically what we do is we just do that, and then I can turn that one on, and it gives us, there you go, all the slime beetles. Although that one is stuck. Which is not a good thing. I probably should put some vector plates on those and put a vector plate in the middle there as well. Right, there we go. So vector plates in the middle. So if any, and I don't think anything can spawn on here now, but I didn't realize the slime beetles were like 1 block tall. But they're all on there. Top one, as I said, is the invoker, so we can just set up an invoker spawner. Get us a good amount of emeralds as well. That one needs to not be like that. I'm going to leave this one off for now. Just turn on the invoker one. Oh my goodness. Seriously? Ow, ow. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, I died. Oh, oh, flipping heck. Trying to get out of there was a right pain in the bum. And I can't even go down there now because there's something on there. Oh my goodness. I made it out with half a HP and I'm missing my backpack. But luckily I did keep a backpack. So, did I not put a blaze spawner down there? I swear I had a blaze spawner. Ah well. Anyway, we've got this backpack now. So, if we do this, no, right click, stick it on. And then if I do this, activate it. Cool. Well, anyway, that's getting us Totem of Undying. I got another one of my own flesh. Oh, I now have to put all of this stuff back on. All this gubbins. Oh, the totem went in there. I didn't even think about that. Fair enough. This one can go, oh, I don't know. There, spell focus. We're never going to use that. Bundle we never use either, but meh. Right. So, if we put this back, we grab all of this stuff out. Yeah, that looks good. That should be getting us Undying. What the heck? Okay, that might be too many. Right, let's try. I can't go down there still because there's a bee there? Why is there a bee there? That's very weird. Fine, you can stay there. Okay, this is going to go all the way down to here. Turn that off. Oh, yeah, that was exhilarating. Let's just say that we got some Undyings, which is good. So that's done. Oh no, that's done. That's done. Last thing left is to automate the dragon's breath, which I'm assuming we can do. If you click on the information for the dragon egg hive, a special hive made for draconic bees that allows the user to harvest the otherwise hard to obtain Dragon's Breath. That sounds like how we're going to have to do it. I didn't realise that that was a thing until someone mentioned it. Normally we'd use hostile neural networks, but obviously that's not been updated yet, and it's not in the pack yet. So for now, we're going to have to get ourselves a dragon egg. And for that, we're going to have to make an inactive dragon egg, which actually is fine for us to make. We do have a dragon's breath. I did want to see if I place this down. Did it disappear, or what's gone on with that? Is it gone somewhere? There it is. Dragon egg. That is awesome. So now I could do this. And there's a brand new dragon egg for us. We can actually make a ton of these if we wanted. Just do one of these. Now, I don't know how these work. We might have to be in the end. We might not. Let's... It's literally a regular hive. That is insane. Okay, we can put that here. It doesn't have the ability to do the simulation upgrade though. But we can pipe in and pipe out of this. So we can feed this bottles. What does the draconic bees take? Dragon egg. Okay, so we do need another dragon egg anyway. Sweet. We might be able to use the feeding upgrade or the feeding slab. Feeding slab. Not two, just want the one, thanks. So we can remove it from there. Right, how does this look? I think it looks decent. We have got the dragon egg in the feeding thingy right there. We can't put any upgrades in this, but that is absolutely fine. What I can do is go nab all of my, or at least two of these right here. Now, interestingly, these take draconic dust. I think it's 2 per to breed together. So I had some rose bushes in there. I only need 3, by the way, because this can only take 3. And I hope to high heaven they get very high rain and metaternal, so I don't have to do any of that gubbins. Right, whilst they breed, I did want to just point out that I've got some camo upgrades in modularitas right here. So these have been here for ages, I just haven't pointed them out yet. I forget which one's which. This one here is the one. So we need to send to there. And that's now got bottles in it. And I believe this one I can just do a puller on that as well. And that'll pull from there as well. Sweet. And what is this? Very high rain metaternal. Amazing. Right, there we go. We got ourselves 3 draconic bees, and they are both, well, all of them are very high rain metaternal. I don't know if these give us combs. They probably do, but they also, I hope, give us the dragon's breath. Oh, there we go. You can see right there that it's got like a little purpley, you know, like these ones have these right here for honey. That looks like every so often we're going to get a dragon's breath. It's not going to be quick. It's not going to be like hostile neural networks quick, but it'll be decent. It means that we don't have to go fight the dragon, which is always a bonus. Did a quick check up on this. Doesn't look like that works. So, yeah, okay. Did that just get rid of one of my books? I think it did. Oh, that's a pain. That looks like that's going to work though. We did have a dimensional mineshaft in here. I have to make a new book for that, and then I'm going to have to do it manually. Doesn't bode well. Cool, made a new book. I'll put that in manually. Let's get rid of this one. I'll probably just put it in there. Yep, brilliant. That'll just remind us not to use a hopper on this. We might be able to use an activator module with a modular router. Maybe right on top of it, doing the activating down. That would probably work. Oh well, at least we know now. Anyway, I am going to go check how long we've got on the video. I think it might be over time still. If it is, we're probably going to end it here. Okay, I edited my entire video just now whilst I was waiting for these. So we've got 4-dimensional mine shafts and dragon's breath. We still haven't got a dragon's breath. That's kind of annoying. Let's go and have a little shufty over here. Have a look. It's getting there. Why is it only got 57? That's very confusing. There's no dragon's breath in there. Unless this is clogged. This isn't clogged. It's fine. Weird. Anyway, we'll just leave that for now. What that one's doing, by the way, is it's putting into here. It's putting into this interface. I don't have my magnet on. I just realised. There you go. Turn that back on. Anyway, next episode, we will get ourselves one of these master marids thingies. And I'll have to set up this as well, this inverted tower thingy. But that's fine, we can do that in our new sphere that we're going to dedicate to occultism. I might move the fire up there. I'll move all the occultism stuff up there, basically. But yeah, that is where we're going to call it for today. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.